there, first grade learners. I'm Mrs. Spear. Today, we are going to be learning about R-controlled vowels. When the letter R is next to a vowel, it makes it say a special sound. It changes its sound and controls it. Let's read that. I wrote it here on our chart. R-controlled vowels. When a vowel is followed by the letter R, the R makes the vowel change its name. Like in AR that says R, ER that says IR that says as well, OR that says OR, and UR that also says For today, I'm going to cover up the ones we're not going to be looking at. We're going to cover ER, IR, and UR. And instead, we're going to focus on AR and OR. For AR, we're going to use a keyword to help us remember the sound that AR makes. AR says R like in car. So I'm going to put the car up here to help us remember that. If I were going to spell car, here's how I would write it. Let me sound it out. K-R. There's only two sounds in car, but there are actually three letters. Watch me write them. C-A-R. That spells car with the AR saying R. The other sound we're thinking about today is OR. OR says or. The picture we're going to use to remember or is with the word fort. Sometimes you make a fort at home and read and play inside of it. Can you say fort? Great. Fort has three sounds but four letters. Let's say the sounds. Or t, fort. I'm going to write the letters for fort. F-O-R-T. With the or saying or, O-R saying or in fort. So we're going to take what we just learned about A-R, R like in car, and O-R, or like in fort, and we're going to solve a mystery word using those new patterns. Let's go. Hello there, first grade learners. Today, you are going to be word builders with me. And I am in this outfit because we are going to solve a mystery together. Do you know what a mystery is? A mystery is something that you have to figure out, and you use clues to solve it. So today, we are going to be using some clues to figure out what a mystery word is. In order for us to get started, you're going to need a few things. The first thing you're going to need is something to write with. Pencil, marker, crayon, whatever. And you're going to need a piece of paper. It can be any scrap paper. On your piece of paper, you're going to draw one line down and then another line down and one line across the top and put the number 2, the number 3, and the number 4. The last thing you're going to need is 8 little pieces of paper. And on each piece of paper, you're going to write a letter, like my letter A here. Here's all the letters that you're going to need. So when you come back with your piece of paper and your 8 little pieces of paper, you'll write one letter on each piece of paper. And over time, we're going to take these 8 letters and build one big word to solve the mystery word. Go ahead and get your things. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Wonderful job getting all your supplies, my mystery word builders. Now, you've got these 8 letters. I'm going to say the name and you hold it up at home. Are you ready? A, E, K, M, O, R, T, W. Well done writing those letters down. And you have your piece of paper. You wrote the number 2, the number 3, and the number 4 on it. What we're going to do is build one word at a time. As we take letters, you'll notice that I'm going to build up here in this yellow spot. I'll tell you how many letters are in the word we're building and how many sounds are in the word. Then you'll see me build it up here. And then I will put the word down here in the right column. If it has 2 words, it'll go here, 3 words here, and 4, if it has 2 letters here, 3 letters, it will go here, and if it has 4 letters, it will go in this last part. What we're doing today is thinking about what we know about those R-controlled patterns, just like in the word car. I'm going to zoom in on my AR says R. We need to remember that. The other word we talked about earlier was the word fort. Let's zoom in. That OR says or. And now we're going to start building small words to make one big mystery word. The first word that we're going to build is the word at. Can you say at? Great. At has 2 letters and 2 sounds. At. At. The first sound I hear is the letter A. Can you pick up your A at home and put it up top with the other letters? A. And the T sound is letter T. We just said at, and we found the letter A for at and T for T, and built the 2-letter word at. Well done. Now I am going to put the word at right here under my 2-letter part, and you can write it under your part at home. If you didn't have paper or pencil, you can just write it in the air or on the ground. Now I'm going to clear this whole board out. Nothing left up here on the top, and I'm going to build another word. The next word I'm going to build is the word or. Now we've been thinking about that sound, or. It's 1 sound, but it's 2 letters. What 2 letters do we know that make the or sound? That's right, mystery word builders. That's going to be letter O, oops, and letter R. O-R spells or and makes the sound or together. Can you build that at home with your letters? And then you're going to put the word or, O-R, you're going to write it under your number 2 on your paper at home. Or trace it, O-R, in the sky. Now that we have built the word or, I'm going to clear my mystery word building spot again. And the next word we're going to make is going to be a 3-letter word. And the word is arm. This is my left arm. There are 2 sounds, R, but there are 3 letters. We know that R sound is made by what 2 letters? Yes, AR. So let's grab letter A from your pile and letter R. Arm. The sound, which one's that? Right, letter M. A-R-M spells arm. You're going to write arm under 3 letters on your column at home, or you can skywrite it if you don't have paper. I'm going to put my word A-R-M for arm right here under the number 3. Now remember, our goal is that by the end, we're going to figure out how to unscramble all these letters to turn them into one big word. For now, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear off my board altogether and give you a whole new word. The next word is the word tea. Now, I'm not talking about tea like when you play golf and you put a ball on that thing that holds it. I'm talking about tea. I like to drink a cup of tea at night. The sounds in that word are t, e. There's 3 letters though. The first sound, t, what would that be? That's right, letter T. Put your T in your building spot. And the second sound, E, is made with 2 letters in the word tea, like to drink a cup of tea. What letters would that be? Yes, you might have learned this already, but E and A together can say E, like in the word tea. T-E-A spells tea. Can you write T down on your paper at home and put it under number 3 because there's 3 letters. T-E-A spells tea. Now, word builders, we're going to build a new word that has 4 letters. But you know what? This 4-letter word has 3 sounds and the little word T is inside of it. The next word we're building is team. Can you change the word T into the word team? What would we do to make it team? That's right, we would add a letter M at the end because the sounds are T, E, M, team. So we just added M up there. Can you add a letter M on your space at home? And then can you write the word team, T-E-A-M, on your paper at home under the number 4? I'm going to clear all these letters and build my next word. The next word, we're going to go back to something we've already done before. We're going to think about the or sound that we know and the word or. Do you know what letters? You do. O-R. And the word we're going to build is the word more. I always want more ice cream because I love ice cream so much. The sounds in more go like this. Or. You really have 2 sounds, but there's 4 letters. What would the first sound be? And what letter makes that sound? That's right, letter M. Now, the last letter that we need here, you don't hear that letter. It's silent. Do you know what letter oftentimes be silent at the end of a word? That's right. Oftentimes, letter E can be silent. This is the word more. M-O-R-E. It has the sounds or. Can you write more on your paper or trace it in the air? And I will do the same here. Now I'm going to clear away my M. And I'm going to clear away just the E here. And I'm going to leave up the letters O and R. And we're going to make the last word of the day. It is going to be part of the big long mystery word that we need. The last word that we are making today is the word work. And we left the OR up there because OR says a different sound in this word. It sounds like Let's do the sounds. Can you say work? Great. Now let's do the sounds. The first sound is made with the W. What letter is that? Right, letter W. The OR sounds like and the last sound is a K. Which letter is going to be there? Yes, that's going to be letter K. So I'm actually going to move these over just a touch. We just made our last word that we were going to make for the day before we figure out what the mystery word is. This word is work, W-O-R-K. Can you write work down and then can you add the word work under the number 4 because it has 4 letters in it. We've made all these words today: at, or, arm, team, more, and work. The mystery word that we have is going to be a word that means working together. Working with maybe a partner. Can you think of another word we could make with these 4 letters to make one big word? One more clue, it's a compound word. Compound words mean you take one word and another word, put them together to make one big word. What word would mean working together that we can make the first part of it, these words? Did you figure it out? I bet you did. I'm going to start building it. You see if you can guess. E. Oh, there's one more letter that needs to squeeze in here. I bet you know what this word is. And now we'll squeeze it all together. The word is teamwork. You were amazing mystery word solvers, and you worked with me as a wonderful team to make the word teamwork and make lots of other words as we went along. Great job listening for sounds, building small words to build big words, and then reading and writing those words. Thanks for helping me solve this mystery today.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.